What's up, everybody? This is Jay, and this is my Empire Season 4, Episode 4 recap. Remember to subscribe to my channel. Click the bell next to the subscribe button. Also, click the link above and support me on patreon.com. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at Jaymoorereviews, and let's get into it. Now, when we see the episode start, they watching 106 in Park. Cookie is reminiscing in jail with her crew from Philly, and then next thing you know, her program gets cut short by some big chunky broad named Pound Cake. And we can see why she's called Pound Cake, because she pounds cakes in her mouth on the regular. And so she changed the channel. Cookie say, "What's up with that? I was watching that." She say, "Yeah, but now we watching this." And so next thing you know, Cookie mad. Then her girl tell her, "Hey, don't even do it. It ain't even worth it." And before she can continue, Lucius is asking her questions. Why is she called Pound Cake? This and that. She say, "You gonna let me tell the story, or you gonna ask questions about every little ratchet trick and how they got their name and everything?" Now, as you know, I done probably by now I done got cool with my girl from Philly and the whole Philly crew. We also had gotten cool with the Latino chicks, and so we is cool with them. We got cool with all kind of Asian chicks in there. You know, Japanese, Taiwanese. She said just the Asians, just cut it short. But she wasn't cool with the white chicks and these other ratchet chicks that was from Jamaica. And so she would say they Jamaican me crazy out here, you know what I'm saying? So while she's telling the story, she gets back to Pound Cake. And she talking about how old girl Pound Cake was with her own little crew of Butterball and Pound Cake. It was like the little deli section was the name of their crew pretty much. And so they was ratchet, and then next thing you know, she finishing the story, she got up and then she stole on Pound Cake. But Pound Cake jaws was big as hell, so that really wasn't nothing. So Pound Cake come right back at her, and they swinging, they going back and forth. And then Pound Cake kind of pull a quarterback sneak and just like tackle her ass and stuff. And the whole little crew and everybody is just rumbling inside the pen or whatever. And while Pound Cake was tackling her, taking her to the ground, Pound Cake got all up in her face and said, "You know why I'm up in here?" And so she telling Lucius the story, and she said, "You know why I'm up in here? Because I used to eat little tricks like you for breakfast." And you see, she ain't missed no breakfast, lunch, or dinner in years. And next thing you know, while she was on top of her, she pulled out of her mouth a razor blade. You know, in them jaws and in that mouth, she could hide all kind of utensils and weapons. And so she pulled out that blade like she was about to carve a little slice of turkey, a little slice of pie off of her. And she took that blade and swiped at her, and she kind of blocked it with her hand a little bit. But at the same time, when they continue telling the story, because Lucius is saying, "She cut you," you know, he didn't turn real super soft like Charmin and everything. And she like, "Yeah, well, that ain't the worst thing that's ever happened to me." And so now they showing it looked like she got cut on the cheek, or maybe Pound Cake just stole on her a couple times and swole her cheek up. Nevertheless, they trying to put on some makeup when this crooked officer, Officer Ricky, he comes in and he start hating, talking about that's contraband. You need to put it up. I'm gonna put you in the hole. Wipe it off. So they made her wipe it off, and Lucius is talking, and he's saying he remembers coming to see her and everything. Then that's Lucius when he came to go see her, and she trying to be all happy to see him, and she looking like a mess. And he see her, and he like, "Hey, what happened to her? What happened to her face?" And she trying to tell him, "Calm down. We ain't got much time. Ain't no need arguing with these people when we ain't got much time to spend with each other. How's everything? How's my babies doing? This and that." And they trying to hold hands. Her hands all chopped up, and he's like kind of in shock a little bit, kind of standoffish, and he trying to still be cool. And she talking about you know, how's her kids again, and he's saying, "Well, you know, Jamal want to come see you for his birthday." And she like, "This ain't a place for no kid to spend his birthday, but if he want to come, he can come." And now Lucius is saying, "Hey, I remember that we came to see you, and I brought Jamal." And she's like, yeah, Jamal came. And so now he's saying, I didn't treat you right or something. He's starting to have memories of how he kind of left her hanging, didn't fully support her properly. Then she's saying, well, it's different times. You must not have wanted to see me like that. And Jamal, he come and she's like remembering that. She like, where's your daddy? And Jamal just standing there looking, and he ain't have nothing to say for her. And Lucius is saying, yeah, that was wrong. I shouldn't have did that. I'm going to make up for that. He should have supported you, right? He started talking in third person like he talking about somebody else. And she's saying, how you going to fix it? You don't even remember it. He like, well, maybe you're right. Maybe I can't fix from the past that I can't remember, but I'm going to support you now. I want to go and support you at the Empire. And right when he was saying that, next thing you know, his nurse popped back in. And next thing you know, she's saying, hey, so what's going on? What did I miss? And he all smiles now. He happy to see her, but at the same time, Cookie ain't happy. She looking at her like this bitch. she mad. She just got a little smirk in her face. Now they come up to Power, and Lucius, he said he wanted to support her at Power. He walking good now. He no longer need the cane. He ain't Big Daddy Kane no more. And then he see his face on the wall, and he likes that. He like, oh, wow, that's nice. Whoop-de-whoop. And then next thing you know, he's about to get a quarterback sneak from Booger Bear right here. She running 5 miles an hour, about to come tackle him. And she hugging him, and he like, yeah, that's Becky. She used to be your assistant. Now she had an A&R. And she squeezing the Charmin right there. And he's saying, hey, I knew you can do it. Cream always rises to the top, and we see you whipped cream, baby. So we know you was gonna rise. You pretty much float. So congratulations. I know you got plenty of cream all over it. It makes you creamy middle inside. And while he was talking, Jamal and Andre are talking, and he's saying, man, I thought I was reckless. She's bringing them right through the front door. And while they're talking, the receptionist, she brings him the flowers, and it says for tomorrow. And Andre is wondering, what the heck? What do you mean from tomorrow? Who is this? And so they're trying to understand what that's all about. And Jamal is trying to poke a little fun with him, saying, you got flowers coming? Who you seeing tomorrow? What's going on? And while they doing that, she's over there giving Lucius a hug and saying, glad to see him back. Where's his suit? He looked like a hippie now without the suit. And then Cookie goes and talks to Jamal and Andre, and she's saying, hey, we need all hands on deck. Make sure everything goes smooth while he's here. Make sure we don't run into any problems. And she asks, what's with the flowers? And Andre is kind of play it off a little bit. And so she's saying, well, we need to make sure everything is good. He's here. He's back. We need to make everything go smooth. And so now we see Jamal's boo thing talking to Claire Huxtable, and he's telling her all about how Lucius lost his memory and how he treats his nurse like family and his family like strangers. And Tay Diggs is getting salty while he's hearing it. And he's saying, yeah, he has amnesia. She's saying, oh, wow, Hakeem never said a word about this. And then Tay Diggs say, well, how do you know? Did you hear from one of your catamite? And then she's saying, what is that? And then he's saying, all right, now that's some little thing from some novel or some book. He's saying you need to get yourself together and contribute and do something useful. And so now his feelings is hurt because she done checked him again that he ain't doing nothing to make this better. And he said, I know why, because when I sleep with a lion, I get the goods. So that means it hit that glory hole real good in Jamal. And so she starts smiling. Meanwhile, back at the Empire headquarters, we see Hakeem, and he's getting ready to put on a song for everybody. And she's asking, does Lucius want to use some earplugs? And he like, no, I don't want that. I want to hear what's going on and be a part of it. And Cookie and everybody is sitting there waiting to hear Hakeem's new song that he's been working on. And he's sitting here with his little drummer boy jacket on or whatever, and he's ready to start to play the song. So he start playing the song. He's sitting there pretending like he eating chips. He bouncing around and everything. Lucius don't know what the hell he watching. This dude is over here rapping. He got a couple little lines that's okay, but for the most part, he over here pointing, talking about I don't like you cool. The rap is all over the place, and he bouncing around, and he tell him talk to the hand pretty much. He got a little nursery rhyme he put together, and everybody's wondering what the hell is he talking about. Then he come over when it's done talking about, does that remind you of Jay-Z, the Blueprint? What? This dude is nuts, man. What the hell is he smoking? He take off his little drummer boy jacket looking like a waiter at some restaurant or something, hotel. And she's saying, yeah, that was good, but we need to talk and everything. And he leave out. And they saying, yeah, that was all right, but that ain't no alpha. That ain't the #1 song we need. And he was saying, yeah, I liked his energy and everything, but I don't think that's what we can use as the alpha for the song. And so Booger Bear's over here saying, why don't you come up with a new scheme or something? Good thing you here. And then Andre say, yeah, Pop, remember you were saying what you were saying, we should go with that. And she like, well, what was he saying? And he was saying, yeah, remember you were saying about how we can have all the artists like compete for it? And he kind of like co-signed, even though he don't know what the hell they talking about. And so she's all ears listening. And so he said, yeah, we can have it like have all the artists bring their best material and then like compete to see who's got the best shot to be the alpha. And she like, yeah, Cookie, like the Hunger Games, that fight to the death. And so they got it organized now, all the artists on the label getting their best music together so that they can see if they can be the alpha. And you got little drummer boy jacket going on, and you got Illuminati chest, little curly Sue looking with his Jufro sitting over there, and you got this dude looking like a fake ass Prince wannabe. And you got Tweety Bird right here trying to get her little thing together, little Tweety. And then Cookie comes in and she's telling everybody, make sure you got your stuff together, get ready, and we getting ready to go. And then Hakeem is saying, hey, I gave you gold, what happened? She like, well, it wasn't really ready alpha material. And then she kind of muff him like he his little baby still. And you got a little rooster head looking right there, and everybody's watching, and so she telling everybody, get your best material ready. We getting ready to have see who's the alpha. And then Jamal saying, well, I don't need to, I'm already the Omega. She like, we canceled that, you need to get your stuff ready too. And he don't really like that, so he leave or whatever. And then we got all the rest of the artists, and they already getting their stuff together. And then Cookie is trying to motivate him, saying, bring me your pain, bring me your heart, bring me your fire. We need to see what you got. And Lucia's sitting there smiling. And so now we got a little space age hooker boots coming on the stage, and she dancing or whatever. And we trying to see what she got going on, and she trying to shake whatever she got. She got no booty really, trying to dance and see what she can do, and got her little futuristic hooker boots. And Tiana, she come and try to shake her little booty on the table, and Cookie and everybody is like blown away kinda, but that booty is so skinny it couldn't even get up on the table. Lucius laughing and whatever, he thought it was funny that she trying to shake. He said she could shake a branch, but she ain't really the root of the tree. And she got her little booty short shaking, and she got her My Little Pony flopping all over the place, a little phony ponytail and everything. And so everybody laughed and everybody smiling. But in the end, she ain't really got enough, even though she poked her half-ass booty out. That's what you really call a half-ass. And so everybody clapped. They liked the song, but it wasn't really alpha material. Then the white girl come. That's actually Demi Moore and Bruce Willis' daughter, Rumor Willis. And she come, and then Cookie kind of got her little mouth turned up because she's saying ain't no white girl gonna be the alpha. And she kind of looked like a Bruce Willis around the chin or whatever. Bruce Willis and Jay Leno. And so she's saying, why not? And so Lucia say, that's kind of mean. And then next thing you know, they got Illuminati boy come, and he's trying to rap with his little curly fro. And he's got the little same lyrics as this other dude that was rapping in the dressing room earlier. And so they listening to what he got to say, and he looked white too. So they wouldn't have a white girl, but they got a white boy coming to rap. Why? Because he got on gold chains or whatever. And so then this other dude that was doing the same rap in the dressing room come out, and he just haul off a steal on old boy and deck him. And Cookie and everybody calling for security and whatnot. And while the security come, he's saying, "Hey man, that dude stole my beat. He stole my lyrics." And so Cookie like, "What? You a beat jacker?" Cookie is funny. And he like, "No, I didn't steal his beat." And he like, "Man, that dude stole my beat." And so while dude picking his face up off the floor, they carrying the other dude out. And so she told him, "Since you a beat jacker, get up out of here." And he leaving, even though he was trying to defend himself. He ain't a beat jacker. Meanwhile, Jamal upstairs, and he's working on the music, and Bruce Willis' daughter come up top, and she's asking, "Hey, your mama's going full Cersei Lannister down there." And he like, "Oh yeah, she must have said no white girl gonna be the alpha." And she like, "Well, hey, let's work on these songs that we was working on. These love song album is pretty good." And so Jamal kind of agreed, and she happy. She all smiles. Meanwhile, we see Anika, and she's walking, shopping, telling them to charge everything to Hakeem Lyon account. And then we see Tay Diggs pop up, and he's trying to convince her that he want to help her get back at the Lions because they can't be trusted, even though she's saying that her mama, the Dubois, left her rotting in jail. But for some reason, she takes his card and she starts listening to him like a dummy. Meanwhile, back over there at the Hunger Games talent competition, we see this chick, Kendra, and she's singing. They like her song, but then she busts out talking about her album is about some space age colonization to Mars. And then Lucius talking about, was there a problem on Earth? Why did they leave Earth? And Cookie looking at him like, boy, if you don't shut up, what the hell is wrong with you? And then the next dude to come out, he's singing and he's in pain, and everybody like his music. His name was Tommy, and he's singing pretty good. They like what he got to say, and they like, oh yeah, this dude, he might be the alpha. And he's singing, and they said he got the most Grammy nominations or something on the whole label, and he's really letting it loose. Got a lot of pain in his voice, but the song sounds good. And even Sugar Bear was clapping. And so when it was over, Lucia said, I feel that you got a lot of pain in your voice. I see dark umber and, burnt amber. And he sounded like a little weirdo psychiatrist. And he's like, yeah, my brother got shot up. He like, well, why don't you leave and go be with him? It's not the time for you right now. And everybody getting pissed at Lucius because they was going to use him right now to be their alpha. And Lucius just told him right now ain't the time. Why don't you go back and be with your family and come back when everything is fine. And they pretty much salty because they wanted to use him right now. And so dude is happy he heard that. He comes, gives Lucius 5 or shakes up with him and leaves. And Lucius is feeling all good about himself. The dude is leaving. And Cookie and everybody is like confused and pissed. So Cookie tell everybody take a break. And she said, what the hell are you doing? You know what? It's maybe best you leave because you ain't doing me no favors here. Talking about you here to help. And all you doing is, making matters worse. So in the end, it's probably best that you go home and get you some rest because you ain't really helping me right here. So Lucius feels like the dummy right now. And so meanwhile, we see Jamal up top singing with Bruce Willis and Demi Moore's daughter, and he got his little song about love, and he kind of whipping that thing, got his little dance moves going, and she's dancing or whatever, and he all smiles on deck right now, happy, and he thinking about, she's saying, yeah, you sure was happy when you was with Warren, he got your love, and he like, yeah, I know, right, he could be my one. So it's like he really falling in love with Sexual Chocolate over there. there. Meanwhile, Andre is sitting in there getting his drink on, looking at these flowers, trying to wonder what's going on when Lucius comes. And he like, what's up, Pop? Where you up here? He like, I was probably doing more harm than good with Cookie. I don't see what she wants me to see, and she don't see what I want. And so now they walking around, they go into the office and see what's going on. Meanwhile, Hakeem and Anika, they trying to put the finishing touches on this little birthday party for Bella. I mean, you would think this girl was 20 years old, all the work and detail and money they spending for a 1-year-old baby birthday party that ain't nobody gonna remember. Then Cookie reminded her she there as a courtesy when then Andre sees her when he walks in with Lucius, and now it's a little tension right there. You can cut with a knife because Andre is upset that his wife died when she was last there. And so Lucius is happy because the granddaughter's there and he don't have no memory or nothing. And so she's pissed at Lucius, bringing up the fact that she was in jail and it was his fault. And he's like, oh man, I didn't know. And then Andre gets pissed, talking about, you got some nerve. My wife died. The last person that was there is you. It's because of you. My wife is dead. And you got some nerve talking about you was in jail and my family rotting in the ground. And Lucius trying to get him to calm down, talking about reiterate yourself with the room, breathe. And she getting scared now. She trying to protect the baby, as if somebody was going to attack the baby. That was some bull crap for her to even do that, attack the baby. Meanwhile, back home, when the night is over, Cookie tells the nurse that, you know, I was wrong and you was right. He ain't ready. And she's like, well, you know, I tried to tell you, but we'll see. And she like, well, I know a place that might be his center. I read your book. And she like, well, tell me about it. And so she's telling him about this place, this lion that Lucius slept underneath when he was homeless. And she like, well, don't take him there. He's not ready yet. Meanwhile, we see Jamal working on the song, and he tell Warren that he was making a love song and that he's in love. And Warren is like, wait a minute, you in love? And so Warren didn't know he done stuck this thing down that deep all the way to his heart. Meanwhile, the next day, they all trying to work on the songs again, and we see the white girl come back, and she's like, yeah, I got a song, I'm ready. She thinks she about to have to do the duet with Jamal, but Jamal tell her, nah, I'm gonna replace you. She like, what? So she's salty or whatever, but Jamal end up bringing the song about love, and he bring Warren ass, so he want to make a little duet, a gay duet song, love song, like that's gonna really sell to the masses. But nevertheless, they come, they start singing about how they in love with each other or whatever. And I gotta admit, it was a good song or whatever. Even, you know, Kool-Aid Girl was looking like she liked it or whatever. But in the end, it'd be hard to say in real life if that would be a major hit. I don't know. But Cookie and everybody loved the song or whatever. And Warren is smiling like he's starting to fall in love with Jamal now, his damn self. Now the birthday party's going on. They got a big Prince cake. They got a whole stage. Everybody dressed like Prince and the new power generation. None of these kids know who the hell these people are. They got Bella dressed like Prince. Cookie dressed like Prince. We got one of Prince's old boo things there. And so, you know, look at Cookie, boy, she sure is fine, boy. Taraji is so beautiful. But anyway, they got everybody dancing around and smiling, and they got the little party going. They playing Let's Go Crazy. Bella, she don't know what's going on. They put all this effort into a baby party for a 1-year-old that ain't gonna remember. But anyway, it was a nice gesture. Everybody's happy and everything. Anika would seem like everything going good. Meanwhile, back at Lucia's house, he's sitting there staring at artwork, and he's starting to have flashbacks, remembering shooting and killing people, beating people ass, and it's starting to torment him. He's starting to have bad karma and bad thoughts, and he's telling his nurse, hey, I remember this and I don't want to be this person again. And it seemed like he's starting to come back out, and she's like, well, that don't mean you have to be that person. Meanwhile, Warren is at dinner, and she shows him that the news article that they got printed out that's showing that the information Warren told her about him losing his memory, and he's starting to have regrets now. Meanwhile, Andre's leaving the birthday party, and while he's going to his car, he got a special guest. None other than the FBI agent that's been all on his tail. The police agent, rather, I should say. and she's saying, yeah, I sent you the flowers and I knew it was a special day, I'm sorry. And he was about to kiss her until little Pink Panther walked by and kind of threw him off, and he said, let's decide to go somewhere else, and took him by the hand. I guess they're gonna go play kiss kiss in the bushes. Meanwhile, Nika comes up with Tay Diggs talking about, I got a present. And they like, what are you doing here? And he like, yeah, you like my sloppy seconds. That's what Cookie told her. And he like, nah, we not dating. Actually, I'm here to serve. She wants full custody of Bella. And so now they done started and ruined the damn birthday party with that. Meanwhile, while all that's going on, Lucius is gone to the spot that Cookie told her about, and she said don't take him, and then she snuck and took him. So she trying to lightweight make Lucius fall in love with her or control him or something, and he's starting to have flashbacks when he was a kid sleeping under there. And he's saying, yeah, he was so alone, so cold. And she give him a hug, and he's saying, you want to stay with me? And she like, yeah. So that's the end of the episode. It was kind of crazy. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, follow me on Facebook at Jaymoorereviews. You can contribute to the cause at paypal.me Jaymoorereviews, Instagram Jaymoorereviews, Twitter JStradamus78, Patreon Jaymoorereviews, and Patreon provides all the fans with a way to support the artist with a simple donation of just $1. And you could contribute more if you like, but it goes a long way. My supporters this week were Julian, Joyce, Anthony, Dominic. Thank you so much for your support. Also, check out these other videos, and you might find an oldie but goodie. You might find something, the topic that I talked about that you missed. And you also can support me at Patreon right there and subscribe to my channel. In the end, thanks for watching. Comment, share, like, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.